Alright, waiting for people to come back on. Ay, 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 ay. So yeah, I noticed that pretty shortly after it happened. It happened during the Scrum debate, which I've just paused. Fucking ridiculous, man. Fiber internet technology, huh? Alright. I assume things are going to be a bit of a cunt for fucking updating here, so... I'm just going to trust people back in. Oh shit. So he quite literally was on here still. Okay. Awesome! This stream be 2 videos now. Just like that. Love it!
It would be a mistake to vote before we've completely solved Angie's murder. And there's still the mystery of Tenko's murder.
Mystery? What kind of mystery?
Well, Kyo's confession derailed our conversation a bit. But we still have to go over one of the clues found at Tenko's crime scene.
Yeah, that was legit. I had to reboot my fucking modem internet
I
crash.
think it might even have something to do with
That
Angie's
was
murder.
not fucking resuscitating on its own. Yes, the outline piece of evidence at Tenko's murder scene. Outline piece of murder at Tenko's murder scene. It hasn't been explained yet. Tenko's, right? Fuck. God, I was so annoyed at that. I was not really keeping up the logic of this question. What clue was found in the crime scene that hasn't been explained yet? The sickle? No. Like under the board, floorboards that bothered me when she investigated. Is it actually a loose floorboard then? Let's see. Loose floorboards. It's got something to do with the blood. The blood that was kind of away from the body. So what was that? Crosspiece under the floor? No, dried blood under the floor.
This is it!
Yeah. Dried blood that was quite a distance from Tenko's body.
Maki and I found it during the investigation. It was beneath the floorboard that the culprit stomped on.
Is that Tenko's blood?
That bloodstain is too far from this corpse to have been hers.
Also, the bloodstain was already dry when we found it. But the blood from Tenko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet.
How was that bloodstain the only dry one?
Bloodstain under the floorboard was dry because it happened before.
That's it!
That makes sense, right?
The bloodstain wasn't from Tenko's murder.
The blood was dry because the killer took a hairdryer and blew it on the blood and dried it faster.
Or the snap?
We should make it clear whose blood it was. Bloodstain from before the seance. It has to be Angie!
That's it! That bloodstain wasn't Tenko's. It was Angie's.
Why was blood from Angie at the scene of Tenko's murder?
Yeah, wasn't Angie killed in her research lab?
Well, so just for me to upload this chapter on the YouTube in one video, I'm actually going to have to throw this shit in a fucking editor just to put the 2 videos together.
Yes, that's possible.
And I've been very, very, very lazy with my Danganronpa VODs. I do not edit them at all.
And that opens up a lot
At all.
possibilities.
They don't do great on YouTube and they don't deserve to. I'm fine with that.
We assume
they're just there as backups.
since her body was in
Tekken, once we move in the Tekken, that's going to be me kind of
She died somewhere
properly
else.
playing around
We
with
can't
editing.
suspect
'Cause it's
just
going to
the
be a
Johnson
bit more digestible.
So the culprit didn't enter her lab, but waited for her to come out of it?
I'm not sure if the culprit waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out. Well, I thought that was more likely from the start. So I went to places Angie might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms.
Places she might have gone? Why did you check the empty rooms then?
The empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go.
Did Angie have business in the rooms?
It seems Kokichi's up to his usual misleading nonsense again. I do lie a lot, and I could be lying right now too. But I'm pretty sure someone's panicking right now because of my lie.
Angie left her lab on her own and headed to the room where she was killed. Is Kokichi's statement true, or...
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead.
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there. Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle! Keep herself awake at night.
Size of show the effigy is relevant, make her deceased. Maybe Necronomicon.
She would drip hot wax on her body.
Of course.
Something only you would do.
The art
No
research
shit.
lab is the empty room instead.
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
She went to get a candle.
She wanted a candle.
I agree.
Candle to burn the Necronomicon.
That's it. Angie went to that room to get a candle.
Yeah, her tanky wax play.
Naturally.
No. Angie was going to use it for the ritual. According to the Necronomicon, to resurrect the dead.
Yep, burn it to ashes.
Then, did she seek out a candle so she could burn the book?
That's right. There's nothing to start a fire with in Andy's lab. So she went to go get a candle from one of the empty rooms.
And that's when the culprit attacked her.
That's why there was dried blood on the floor.
Which means Angie was attacked in the same room the seance was held. Bravo, Himiko. Well done for choosing that room for the seance. If we hadn't done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murder would have been in another room. If that happened, no one would have discovered Angie's blood stain under the floorboards.
That's right. Shuichi and I only checked
She
on
did
the
it good.
floorboards where Tenko died.
Yep, it's all thanks to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie. This must be a Tua's will. Or maybe
It's neither. I just think
Hold on. You're all acting as though you've proven that as fact already. You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room, and then moved to the lab? Then how do you explain the large amount of blood in the lab? It may be possible to carry a body, but blood cannot be moved.
You're acting like you don't want us to find this killer either, Kyo.
I think she was still alive after the attack in the empty room. She was killed after she was carried to her lab.
That means the culprit attacked her twice. I have evidence of that. The duct tape. No. Relevance does it have? You're none to prove it.
Oh no!
She got knocked out, right? Forehead injury.
This is it!
Yeah.
The fatal wound was a cut to the back of her neck from the katana. But she also showed signs of blunt force trauma, and I think I know why. After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room, she was killed in her lab.
I see. So that puddle of blood is from the killing blow. Ha! It's all clear now. Angie was attacked in the empty room, carried to her lab, and it was there that the culprit finished her off.
All
Ooh.
clear. This is all clear.
Yeah, I read your comment, a compilation of all perfects before. But no, it's just easier. Like, even if I be lazy about it, it's easy to be like, okay, all the shit with me looking for matches and practicing and stuff before matches, that's the shit you can trim out. Very easy. You can just put just the fucking matches in there.
What are you all talking
And you can try
about?
see how you can make those more interesting.
All clear.
I've actually got a couple of
What
followers
is
just from
all
streaming
clear?
Tekken as well, which is nice. So it's definitely nice to be
What
playing
is-
a current game.
Are you all clear?
Oh yeah, you're
What
acting cray-cray.
you
Let's
all-
let you act cray-cray.
You what? What are... I will not fear. I will not back down.
Well, this chick is hot.
Sweet Korekio, calm yourself. Their words are all hollow. There is no meaning
Oh, he's
to
deafy.
You must teach these ignorant children a lesson.
Yes, you're right.
Kill him, mummy. Kill him.
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the goddamn willies!
Not yet. Nothing is clear at all. It's full of doubts, of mysteries, of a dense, impenetrable fog! Nothing is clear at all! Angie was attacked in the empty room first, and then carried into the research lab? Impossible! Impossible! That's nothing but a delusion! You intend to poison our minds with your delusions?
It's no delusion. Angie's 2 external wounds tell the story. After she was struck in the empty room, she was carried to the art research lab and then killed.
You say the culprit carried Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains.
Oh, well. Yeah, I just kind of went with bloody duct tape. Just kind of went with it.
You say the culprit carried Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains. Even if you wipe them down later, there'd still be traces of evidence left behind. But there was no evidence anywhere, was there, Shuichi?
There we go. It was the duct tape.
There was evidence left at the scene. The bloody tape under Angie's body.
What?
It was wrapped around her head to stop the bleeding while she was being carried.
Bloody tape? Gonta didn't notice at all.
It was under the body. It's most likely evidence the culprit should have gotten rid of. But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and failed to dispose of it.
It must have fallen as the fatal blow was dealt and ended up under her body.
It must have been Atua who did that for us.
Yes, it's over.
Atua? How long are you going to keep that up?
Now we know most of the mystery behind Andy's murder.
I'm convinced there's only one person who could have killed Angie.
Kaito.
It has to be you! It's you, Kyo. You killed Angie.
Fucking idiot.
What the fuck? So it's true!
Well, that was obvious. such a boring, obvious answer.
Just because you're saying it, fucking Kikichi, doesn't mean this case ain't a fucking waste of time.
Why did you kill them?
In terms of pure logic, only one victim was necessary to win.
So stupid.
Why you killed them both?
So stupid.
I think one of the murders was an accident.
An accident?
That's right. It wasn't part of the plan.
Huh? Which one?
Murder that was an accident. Angie?
That's it!
Tinko was very obviously on purpose.
Angie's murder was an accident.
What? Tinko wasn't accident?
That's right. Kyo originally planned to kill someone with the seesaw trick. But while he was making preparations in the empty room, Angie walked in. So he decided to kill her in order to keep her from talking.
He just happened to walk in on the culprit setting up and was killed.
Is this a callback to Mikan?
Then should have just stopped there. Killed Angie. There was no reason for him to kill Tinko.
You only needed to kill one for this game. Killing two is pointless. If you get bonus points for killing more, then sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
Why, Kyo? Why you killed two of our friends?
What on earth are you talking about? No, I'm not the culprit. So, why is everyone looking at me like I am? Why? Why are they? Why is it? Calm yourself, Korekio. Yes. You mustn't raise your voice.
I just think about
Stutter.
taking his fucking like mask off and put it back on as he's
You
switching.
mustn't lose composure. You mustn't become flustered. You look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
There he goes again. What the hell's wrong with him?
It almost seems like he's talking with someone. Someone? He's just talking to himself. And why the hell is he wearing lipstick?
No matter how loudly you protest, this is a trivial matter. I never acknowledge your allegations. Not a single one of them. So you see, there is no evidence that I killed Angie. No, I will not acknowledge it. I will only acknowledge facts, true events. I will acknowledge fiction, mystery. I won't acknowledge deductions or guesses.
Couldn't have been him.
Well said. Good job, Korekio. Yes, thanks.
Creeps me the fuck out!
No evidence. There's no evidence that he killed Angie.
There is evidence.
What? You do realize bluffs like that won't work, yes?
The weapon that was used to knock Angie unconscious in the empty room. That weapon tells us the whole story, Kyo.
That's not possible. I think you may have misunderstood.
That's not possibly.
Come on, apologize. 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 Apologize.
Seriously, what the hell's happening?
I have no idea what's happening with Kyo. If I know what weapon he used on Angie, I have to prove it to him. Argument armament. Alright, we're about to finish this shit.
I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong. I'm not the culprit, so I have nothing to confess. Why must you force your delusions on us? You're wrong. That's merely a delusion. Well said, Korekio. To continue this debate is meaningless. I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. Apologize.
Apologize.
I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Correcchio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. Apologize.
Apologize.
I told you I am not the culprit. You have no proof that Correcchio is the killer.
Remove floorboard.
It ends here.
Ooh, let's check out.
Keo hit Angie with the same floorboard used in the seesaw trick.
I see. And how do you know the floorboard was a murder weapon?
There was a small patch of dry blood on the underside of the floorboard. Angie's blood? Blood that spattered there when the culprit struck Angie with the board. But that's not the only evidence that she was hit with that floorboard. There's also the blood stain under the floor to consider. For that to be there, the floorboard must not have been in place at the time of the attack.
Good point. Had the floorboard been in place, her blood wouldn't have splattered beneath it.
Keo's earlier confession is further evidence that the floorboard was used.
How?
The weapon used to hit Angie is the floorboard from the seesaw trick.
It means the culprit knew about the seesaw, so the same person killed Tenko and Angie.
Whew, quite a scream.
I
think he
believe
just
while
got
Keo was
fucking
setting
put
up
on
the
hook.
seesaw, he was holding the board when Angie walked in.
Helicopter with the floorboard! All you can
Bonk.
do now is accept it. You even confessed to Tenko's murder already. That's true. This is the truth.
Looks like we're almost at the end. All right, Shuichi, I'll leave the finale to you. Bring down the house.
Put an end to this. For Angie and Tenko's sake. End this class trial.
I understand. I'll go over everything one more time. Keo, I want you to confess. No, I will force you to confess.
Alrighty. Let's put this shit together and I'm gonna go toilet while it plays out. Who is the culprit with the saw in the empty room? What do I even have? Removed fly myth, not that then. What weapon knocked her unconscious? Removed floorboard. What was compressing the injury? Sliding lock, small stone. What weapon killed Angie? Who's effigy? The lock. Who unlocked the door? Stone. Removed gold leaf katana. Culprits, or an empty room, stuck duct tape, circle placed, and duct tape. Who's effigy? Circle placed to kill. Who unlocked the door? What weapon did the culprit set up? A sickle. Who besides Kikichi? Salts. Kichi's lock picking. The culprit approached the cage. Stomp out on floorboard. No, it's not the head. Culprit approached the cage. Nope. That's my health. It's okay. Okay. Who besides Kikichi? Yeah, so Shuichi. Kikichi's lockpicking. Here was the effigy. Stab Kai's effigy.
This is the truth of the case.
Alright, I'm just gonna put this on auto and I'm just gonna go take a tinkle.
Let's look back at the first murder.
How do we put it in auto? Is it square? Okay, there we go. Go, baby!
It was late last night. The culprit was in the empty room on the 4th floor. The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned. To use the floorboard as a seesaw, they had to cut the crosspiece supporting it. The plan was to make the same preparations for all 3 empty rooms. This would divert suspicion away from the culprit and whoever picked a room. To cut the crosspieces, they needed a saw. I imagine they got one from the warehouse. They were planning to cut the crosspieces in all 3 rooms. However, when the culprit was working on the middle room, the unexpected happened. Angie walked into that room and saw the culprit making their preparations. She needed some fire for the ritual and had gone to the room for a candle. At that point, the culprit had not finished the setup and was just cutting crosspieces. Angie might not have concluded that it was tied to some kind of murder plan. But now that Angie had seen it, the culprit couldn't use the seesaw trick. Any other person might have just given up, but not our culprit. The culprit took the floorboard they loosened and struck the unsuspecting Angie in the head. The culprit did not want to give up on their plan and had to improvise.
Aggregate 2.
They wrapped duct tape around Angie's injury to stop the bleeding. Then they picked up her unconscious body and carried her to a research lab.
So yeah, it's like
While she was unconscious,
Angie's murder.
tie up this loose
That was like, you know, that alone was like the sneaky, tricky mystery. What this all comes down to is Kyo just could not resist.
They made a crucial
He just had a fun seesaw kill. He'd fought so long and hard about this fucking seesaw kill, and he really wanted everyone to see the seesaw kill. He just could not resist it. And just had to show off his 6th seesaw kill on Tenko. And that's what gave him away, because that one wasn't very well thought out and busted his ass early.
carrying the supplies they needed. The culprit
Just they
was
had to
trying
show
get
everyone. He just had to show everyone a silly ass kill.
lock the front door from inside. And took out the katana they brought from their own lab. They then stabbed Angie in the back of the neck, finally killing her. Then, to further confuse us, the culprit attempted to make a locked room mystery. First, they used rope from the warehouse and hung 4 effigies upside down. There were 2 reasons for this: to overwhelm the room with an occult atmosphere, and the other was the key to locking the room. The culprit stuck the katana into Kaede's effigy near the rear entrance.
That's what she said.
And spun the effigy around to twist up the rope. After enough turns, the culprit let go and headed for the rear door.
Six spinning.
Once released, the effigy began spinning, and the gold leaf katana with it. The handle of the katana then hit the sliding lock, a difficult trick. But remember that the lock was so loose it moved at the slightest touch. The culprit also would have had the opportunity to attempt it many times.
I'm just gonna assume Kyo always looks like he hasn't had much
Once
sleep.
complete, the door was locked, but the duct tape was left behind. Perhaps the culprit noticed it, but by that point, it was too late. The room was sealed. There was no way for them to get back inside. Then, this morning,
Master of
we opened
unlocking.
up the room and discovered Angie's body. But the culprit wasn't finished. They wanted one more murder. To do that, they manipulated us into performing this seance.
This wasn't how I wanted it to be. I wanted to do a sick ass seesaw thing. It was gonna be really funny.
Of the 3 empty rooms, the middle one was chosen for the seance. I was invited by Kokichi to take Kibo's place in the seance. Tenko volunteered to be the medium, but she never imagined it would get her killed.
It's like Ryan
Performing
Johnson
the
fucking
seance, the
directed
culprit
this
claimed they
fucking
needed
whole
something for
episode.
Tenko. A small stone that Himiko had brought from the courtyard.
It subverses your expectations. That makes it good.
Tenko, at the culprit's request, bowed her head until it was touching the stone. That position was instrumental in making sure the
Yeah,
murder
play
was
around with the
planned.
idea of resurrecting a fucking person who died. Nah, it goes nowhere. You don't even know if it was legit or not.
Next, Kokichi and I placed the iron cage over Tenko.
We have a
in the
we
middle
have a
of the
good
magic
old
circle.
like initial murder that's like, oh, anyone could have done this, really.
Culprit then volunteered to drape
Nah.
the white cloth over the
Had to
iron
get
cage.
bogged down by a very easy to figure out second
Didn't realize
mystery.
it at the time, but that was a deliberate decision by the culprit.
Oh, we're playing around with the idea of like, okay, what if somebody fucking came out and was like, yes, I am a psychopath. I did kill them. But it doesn't matter because I wasn't the first one to kill them. So you're still going to have to worry about me in the fucking next trial. Ooh, that's an exciting idea. Goes nowhere. Nah, JK.
Covering the cage,
It was just me. I killed the first person.
secretly placed the sickle. Finally, 4 of us placed the wooden statue on top of the cage. The culprit used the weight of the statue to keep the murder weapon in place. After the preparations were complete, we began the seance. In complete darkness, we each stood in one corner and sang the Cage Child song. When the song finished, the soul of the dead was supposed to enter the medium. But our culprit had another plan, to commit a...
Killer of tension.
Right after we started singing,
Tenko,
the culprit
right.
began making their way toward Tenko. It would have been quite difficult to do in total darkness, but our culprit... They used the lines of the magic circle drawn with salt. The culprit felt for the salt and used it to guide them along. And when the culprit reached the center of the circle, they found the floorboard that had its crosspiece cut off the night before. They lifted up their foot and stomped down hard on the floorboard.
So dumb. My awesome seesaw trick! Yes! 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 I can just see him.
And pushed Tenko's body up toward the ceiling of the cage.
So cool!
Stabbed in the back of the neck by the sickle on the top of the cage. She was killed right before our eyes, and we didn't even see it.
I just couldn't resist. I just had to kill her too.
After committing the crime, the culprit followed the salt back to their corner. Finished the ritual and had us light the candles. We followed the culprit's directions and removed the equipment used for the seance. And discovered Tenko's body.
Bam! Dash!
While we were all focused on the body, the culprit picked up the sickle and dropped it under the floor through the hole in the corner of the room. Ironically, the final step of the murder was unwittingly carried out by us. The culprit had planned the murder so that we would unintentionally destroy some evidence.
Yep, Nagito callback.
That evidence was the magic circle that the culprit used to navigate in the dark. However, the culprit didn't know that Kibo had taken a picture. He really saved us. Without that, we wouldn't know what changes were made to the circle. But now we know for certain, and we know the culprit drew the magic circle. Korekio Shinguchi, the ultimate anthropologist. You're the culprit behind these murders. That's where my detective work leads us. It all fits.
Sweet Korekio. There were times when it's necessary to admit defeat.
Admit? Yeah. Okay.
So you finally admit you did it.
Unfortunately. Yes. Yes. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. My one regret, my only regret, was not being able to make 100 friends.
100 friends?
Oh, but just what I'm trying to do too. I'm 14 off from 100
It was
followers.
my dream to make 100 friends.
If you're watching this video, give me a follow and help me get 100 friends. That's my current goal.
So unfortunate! I was so close to 100!
What are you talking about? I do not understand a word of this.
Who gives a fuck? Let's vote for this kooky bastard and be done with this already.
Roger that! One voting time! Coming up!
The heart racing excitement as
The heart-racing excitement! Has a blackened and a spotless
Choose your fighter.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
Oh, look, he voted himself.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Monicons! Alrighty. We'll get our post-trial stuff and even our Chapter 4 teaser, and we'll stop our stream after that. So yeah, sorry guys, we've had some difficulties this fucking stream. Put us behind just a little bit, but here we are. We're about to wrap it all up. Okay, voice acting for this last bit. Wow, seriously, you're correct again! Amazing! This is the third correct verdict in a row! If you manage to get 12 correct verdicts in a row, you'll proceed to the bonus round. How's this gonna last that long?
For now.
It's finally over! No, not yet. I haven't heard his answer yet. Kyo, why? Why did you kill Angie and Tenko? Yeah, he don't need to kill both, no matter what motive he have. Motive? Did your motive have something to do with the transfer student who was resurrected? Even if it did, though, how did that trigger a murder? Hey! Don't tell me. Were you actually scared of the resurrection ritual, Kaido? Shut up! I never said I was scared. The resurrection ritual had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. Because we're friends, I'll tell you. I never once believed in the ritual. I would never kill someone over such a silly thing as that. So, it has nothing to do with the motive? Then why? For the one that I love.
There is someone that I love.
From the bottom of my heart, someone so dear. Someone I long for.
I love her with all my heart, and she loves me with all her heart.
No!
Yes, we vowed an endless love to each other.
No!
Forever bound by fate. None can come between us. We are bound by an intense love.
You're high school students! No!
Anyone says.
You fucking Lannister bastards, you! Bragging about your perfect love life? Fuck you! Some of us aren't that lucky. So to see this lover of yours, you had to escape?
Don't tell me.
That's why you killed Angie and Tenko. But why did you need to kill both? If you asked if I did it to escape this place, my answer would be no.
Wonderful.
I'm just cuckoo caca crazy. Because I have no need to escape this place. The one I love is inside.
Wait!
Don't look at me! I'm not his lover! Calm down. No one would want a disgusting shit-stuffed bitch like you anyway. What? Say splooge? Kyo, who is it? Who's this person that you love? Is it really one of us? When I say inside, I do not mean inside this academy. I mean inside me.
Sister.
The one I love is inside me, my dearest Cersei. Sister? Don't look at me, I'm not his sister! Well, duh, if you're his sister, he would have killed himself already. Love it. Your sister? But didn't you say she was your lover? It is not that difficult. My sister is my lover. It makes me more crazy, obviously.
I loved her so deeply.
she love me so deeply?
Why does it say no physical connection in the top left corner?
The fact that we were siblings meant nothing to us. They called it forbidden love, but none could stop the love we shared. Oh, how I long for my sister's warmth. The only time I felt at peace was when I was enveloped in my sister's warmth. For my beloved sister.
I had to.
Messing around.
You had to escape from here, right? No. I had to kill for her. What?
Sister.
She was very sickly. She was always in and out of the hospital ever since she was a child. Because of that, she didn't have many friends. She always seemed so lonely. Even if I could be her little brother and her lover, I couldn't be her friend. So I thought I'd find her some dear friends for my dear deceased sister.
Do you understand?
My sister is now a ghost, so her friends should be ghosts too, right?
For my beloved sister.
For sister's sake, I've killed many to send her 100 friends. They're all wonderful people, worthy of being sister's friends. Spin-off show, Kyo and Toko were flat in New York.
Incomprehensible.
Well, this is too impossible to understand. It's too impossible.
Sister.
Sister is very happy. Yes, Korekiyo, I am very happy. Thanks to you, I am not lonely. Could it be that the lipstick version of Kyo is?
Pinocchio's older sister.
Obviously, I'm his older sister, you stupid bitch. Thank you for looking after my little brother. What the crazy face? After I lost my beloved sister, I was so distraught I nearly went mad, But sister came to save me.
Pleased.
She visited me during one of my seances and stayed inside me. Now I can see her whenever I want. I'm never lonely. That's wonderful, Korekiyo. Your love made the impossible possible.
Serious?
You serious? Is this really a spirit?
Told you.
He's just delusional. What a sad girl who can't even believe in the power of love.
Ew.
Either way, he's totally out of his mind. I mean, he killed for a dead chick. You said you killed a lot already, right? So it wasn't just the two you killed here?
Was that?
What? Seems like he was already crazy before he got here. You didn't kill or escape from here. That wasn't your purpose from the get-go. You just wanted to slaughter a bunch, right?
Acceptable.
Do not make me out to be some bloodthirsty, indiscriminate killer. I only kill girls who I think are worthy of being sisters' friends. Only girls? I see. So when we were deciding on who should be the medium... Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. You said it would work best with a girl. I spent my time evaluating all the girls here. And besides Maki and Miyu, they were all worthy. Even... Oh yeah, Maki and Miyu. All worthy of being sisters' friends. All worthy. Hey, how come I'm not included? I mean, not like I care. Then the second victim could have been me. Tenko died in place of me. I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me. That's not me talking, it's Himiko. See, I'll do it. That's me talking now.
Excellent.
Himiko would have been great, but Tenko volunteering made me so happy. Her noble, earnest heart made her a perfect friend for my sister. She even infiltrated the student council to protect Himiko. Infiltrate, really? But how did you... It was obvious to me. I have studied many people.
Can
Yes,
this be?
she stood up against the darkness of the school all by herself. All for her beloved friend. I was so touched by that. Wonderful! She was a perfect friend for sister. I can't understand why you didn't like her, Himiko. Though, I was planning on having you become sister's friend too, eventually.
No way!
What will you do that all for? Wow, you did all that just to kill. For you to go that far, that's pretty impressive. You were interested in the caged child, just so you could use it to kill someone, right?
Let's see.
It interested me as an anthropologist, of course, but more than that,
For my beloved sister.
I wanted for my beloved sister.
Are you okay?
Kaido, are you okay? You look kind of pale. Don't worry about it now. Let's focus on Kyo right now. Allow me to explain, though. I did not plan to kill both of them. I knew I would have plenty of chances after escaping this place. But Angie walked in on me preparing, and I ended up killing her in a different way. I really, really wanted to use that fucking seesaw trick. After all, it would be a shame to just waste a seance trick, you see. I really wanted to fucking use my cool seesaw trick. You're talking like you killed her just because you could. No, not just because I could. I was sending another friend to sister. Karakio, you're such a thoughtful little brother. But it was bad to get greedy. You're right. Because of that, now I can't send 100 friends to sister. Do you understand now? Those were the circumstances of Karakio's crime. I do not understand. This is all too impossible for me to understand. That's right, killing 2 friends for your dead sister. That's wrong. That's so wrong. Oh, don't get so worked up. There's something I learned after sister's death. Death only changes a person's form. The soul lives on as a ghost.
That's right.
That's right. Even though I'm a ghost now, I'm always by Korakio's side.
Sister.
Thank you, sister. I love you. Cut it out already. I don't understand anything you're saying. Nothing's making sense. It's not fair. Why did Auntie and King going to die for saying so unfair? Because Chapter 3 is bullshit. Yeah. All Chapter 3 deaths are bullshit. Why do you think news stations get such high ratings when they're reporting about Chapter 3 trials? Because everyone likes Chapter 3 trials. Well, if you look at it like that, this whole killing game embodies that philosophy, right? Gifted high school students forced to play a killing game. Man, if people were watching this, they would get a kick out of it. If people were watching this. Knock off the bullshit. Only sick fucks would enjoy watching this. Hell yeah! If I wasn't in this killing game, I'd have so much fun watching. The nature of this killing game is yet shrouded in mystery, but my role in it is over. I've finished my explanation to you, friends.
Sister.
I think I shall go and see her now, my beloved sister. I was unable to send her 100 friends, but at least I can see her again now.
Korakio.
It's alright, Korakio, come to me. Looks like you've already prepared. Now then, let's get started! Punishments and shit! My beloved sister at long last to fucking go off now. Yep, no one will try to stop us. I love you. Where'd you think go?
From an anthropological point.
Why do you think so many different cultures have funeral rites? Why do you think rumors of ways to resurrect the dead never cease? The living must find a reason, however forced to accept death when it happens. How you come to terms with death also determines how you live, yes?
What was that?
What? That was the answer I reached. How about you? How will you live a life that faces death?
I've prepared a very special punishment.
I shall observe.
I'll watch over you all as a ghost, as your friend. I will watch over you. It won't be just me and Korakio. All those who died will be watching. I'll be watching to see how you face the death of your friends.
Humanity is beautiful.
Forever and ever I'll be watching.
Punishment time.
Oh, that's reassuring. Thank you, Mr. Psychopath. So yeah, it's almost good. But when you strip it all back, it's like, oh, okay. The motives, the reason they got caught, all fucking stupid. Cultural melting pot, huh? Oh no, not him! Fucking hell. I'm gonna kill you, ghost! What? Yeah, shut up. Not the robot. What the? To think my cute child would commit suicide? It's so cute! It's so freaking cute that he would kill himself because he couldn't get along! My monodam committed suicide? Had I known this would happen, I would have been nicer to him. The only reason Monodam obsessed over getting along was because everyone but me bullied him. Yes, the other monocubs drove him to suicide, but not me! Who's Monodam? Huh? You already forgot? That's kinda scary. Well, looks like another class trial is wrapped up without incident, so I'm gonna take back this here Necronomicon. Seems like a waste, though. You guys sure you don't want to use it? You guys should have brought someone back to life and added them to your roster.
Shut up! How long are you gonna keep talking about that?
Ignore him. The whole resurrection ritual is obviously a lie. He's just trying to shake us mentally to get us to panic. I'm assuming you're thinking another murder will happen if you do that, right? Who can say? What a waste. If none of you are gonna use it, you should have let me have it. Then I could have resurrected one of my dead siblings. Which one? Well, I don't know. They're all pretty terrible, actually. Wait, did one of us just die? I could have sworn it's been just the two of us this whole time. It's too bad you missed your chance to raise the dead. That's what you get for doubting me. Too bad!
So long. Farewell.
Even now, he still talks about raising the dead.
Always messing around.
Man, this is stupid. What people believe in is up to them. But living people shouldn't have to suffer because of the dead. The living are more precious than the dead, no matter what! That's not something a coward like you should say.
Shut up! Leave me alone!
But there's one thing that this case taught me. I thought there was a god watching over us, but Chapter 3 happened. And this is horrible!
Yeah, you're right. Well, that's why we have to work together, right? Face Chapter 3 together. Our ultimate talents are the best weapons we have.
Do his best.
Then Gunter do his best to keep everyone safe. Gunter want to protect everyone from cases like this.
But your talent is entomology. I don't want Shuichi to use his ultimate talent anymore. I'm getting sick of class trials. Yeah, you're right. Hey! Your talent as an assassin is way more trouble. When are you gonna use that, huh? I'll work hard until everyone trusts my ultimate talent. Huh? It may not be possible now, but I'll put in the effort so everyone can trust me. I won't run away anymore. I want to survive and escape this place of everyone.
Mucky.
I see. I wonder how long that'll last. What if your true calling as a killer shows?
Don't underestimate her. Mucky Roll's one of my sidekicks.
I don't remember being your sidekick. Also, didn't I tell you to stop calling me Mucky Roll? Oh, you guys are so close now. This must be the powerful bond of friendship. But I would have preferred it to happen sooner. Especially not after losing 7 people.
You're right. Only 9 people left now. Well, what do you know? The dumbass can do basic math. That's right, 7 pieces of shit have been flushed away and only 9 remain. By that calculation, doesn't that make you one of the pieces? Just 9 of us. Humans are like weeds. Too numerous to count. Seven of us dead doesn't mean much in the end. That's totally what the heartless robot is thinking, right? No, I am not thinking that. Your blatant homophobia is simply inexcusable. But hey, none of us gave up, right? I know we're all going to escape. I'm not going to rely on gods, spirits, or the dead. Just you guys. I believe in all of you. Kaiser.
Well, of course.
You're right. Those of us who remain can start over. Hold up! Keyboy needs to apologize, everyone, for the whole student council thing. There's only one kind of apology that I'm willing to accept.
How exciting!
Yank your head off and smash it onto the ground with all your strength. Got it? I have never heard of such an intense form of apology. Just fucking do it. It seems like everything is settled for now, even though we're missing her.
You alright?
Himiko, you okay? Anything Gonta can do to help, you can tell Gonta. I think we should all let her have some space for now. That might be best for her. I remember how I felt. Oh, Gonta understands.
You're so dumb.
God, Himiko is such a liar!
Because I'm a liar.
Personally, I don't think lies are exactly a bad thing. Let's face it, you wouldn't have any free will if the world was comprised of just the truth. But even then, I don't think it's a good lie to... It's good to lie to yourself, you know.
Right?
What are you saying? Think about Himiko's feelings a little bit. I only said this because I thought about it. Himiko has been lying to herself about her own feelings. She's been holding back. Hey, what are you repressing? Why are you trying so hard to hold back? What? Hold back? Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all unless you're a degenerate male. But you're not, so if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too. And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up. Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. Oh, she's gonna cry. You gonna cry. Oh, Kokichi was being nice. Denko, Angie, I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely without you two. But I gotta survive. I still can't go to where you are, but I'm lonely. I'm so lonely without the both of you. Himiko. Damn it. Himiko cried for a long time. She cried as if she was releasing all the emotions she had bottled up inside. Before we knew it, as if lured by her doing so, we began crying. The tears we shed, I can't even describe it. We were crying about what we had been through and what was to come. Sadness, hatred, frustration, discord, anger, love. Tears filled with emotion. But at the very least, they weren't tears of submission. They were tears to push us forward. After a while, Himiko finally calmed down, however.
Is she hard to carry, Gonta?
No, she fine.
She's sleeping very peacefully.
She's all tuckered out after crying. Robots sleep well after leaking their oils too, right?
I have told you many times that I do not use oil as my fuel source.
But wow, that really surprised me. She passed out as soon as she stopped crying.
Yeah,
She looks so peaceful sleeping like that.
She probably felt better after letting it all out, don't you think? Yeah, I hope so.
Then go and carry Himiko to her room.
Make sure you focus real good on your back, you hear me? You'll need that focus if you want to feel her little mosquito bites poking ya!
Miyu!
There's no way he'd do such a thing. Gonta is a gentleman after all.
Ah, Vital Tune! Hello, it's been an interesting stream full of technical difficulties today. Playing something very different from Tekken, very different. And I never got that match review either. Hope you're playing tomorrow. I'll be streaming Tekken tomorrow. While we were heading back to the dorms, I suddenly noticed Kaido had stopped in his tracks. Kaido, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. I just wanted to get some night air. Don't worry about me. Go on ahead. Are you sure? Anyway, don't do something like this again, okay? If you dislike scary things, then you should have said so earlier. I thought you were sick cut off. You worried about me? Yeah, worried about your stupidity. Oh, just fuck already, you two. Ha! Still haven't warmed up to me, huh? Nah, she's still in her Sundera mode, Kaido. Maybe not, but I feel like the walls we had up are coming down a little, you know? Perhaps those walls were her enemies. It seems like she doesn't want to wait anymore. Yeah, 'cause of me!
Okay.
Yeah, maybe. You sound like you're bragging, Kaido. Heh, but like I said, I'm gonna get some air before I go back. You can go on ahead. Sure, got it. See you tomorrow.
Got it.
See you tomorrow! After our goodbyes, I returned to my dorm room. I didn't notice what was going on with Kaido. A cough! A cough cough! Ah, I keep hitting the fucking touchpad. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
I don't have time to be dying. I still haven't gone into space yet. Damn it. No way am I gonna die here. No way.
Alrighty, we've done it, guys. We are over the Chapter 3 hump. Shit gets fucking cray-cray now. I hope going forward you guys are ready for some real brain benders. Oh look, I got the GIMP mask. We'll save, but we'll have a look at our little Chapter 4 opening teaser. That we can then make our little recap when we reconvene next week on the Danganronpa streams. A few days ago.
Hey there. Guess I don't have to introduce myself, huh?
No, we haven't heard this voice in a while. Doo-doo-doo.
I get that this is probably pretty confusing seeing yourself like this. Guess I should start from the beginning. That's the way it is. Now, Monokuma probably already told you this, but just in case, this killing game will continue until there are only 2 people left. Now, the important part of that rule is that... Oh, there is one more thing. Well, the truth is, this isn't your first. Anyone who finds out who you are is gonna come for you. So watch your back, trust no one, and never forget. You wanted this killing game, so you have to win, no matter what.
What?
No matter what.
And there we have it. So yeah, there we go. Chapter 3, worst chapter of the fucking game. So yeah, we're over halfway through Danganronpa V3 now. Yeah, what a journey it's been.
which means that we're very almost near the end of fucking, very near the end of streaming Danganronpa, period. God, what to go back to afterwards. Regardless. Yes, I'm a huge fan. I'm a big nerd. So yeah, I have played all the games before, so these streams definitely go against what most people will be looking for in a stream, which is someone's legitimate reactions. So, you know, I've just kind of gotten some of my friends together and we got this little voting system where you all vote for, yeah, most loved, and yeah, so I'm going to have to update the tier list. It's going to change dramatically again. Yeah, where people get to vote for their most loved and most hated characters. Just a fun little social experiment here with some of my closer audience. But no, yeah, I love these games.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, right, there we go. Gonta's got one just like that. But yeah, fucking hell, man. There we go. So yeah, we'll be back where Chapter 4 starts off next week. V3, yeah. Yeah, fucking, yeah. I hope you guys are looking forward to some brain benders. This shit's gonna fucking make my head hurt, and I know the gist of what fucking happens. Yeah, man, fucking Chapter 3. The V3 one, it's like, it's almost good. They just missteps so fucking hard. So fucking hard. But yeah, whatever. That continues the trend of fucking Chapter 3 being that chapter that tries to do something a little different, and it sucks ass for it. So yeah, back at it. We'll be playing Tekken tomorrow. Gradually, I'm going to be playing a lot more Tekken going forward. Yeah, trying to juggle it with all these other fucking games. So back to my Reina matches tomorrow. Yeah, I finally started kind of learning other combo strings of her. Yeah, I'm basically fucking learning Heihachi. And that's fine. I'll be playing Mishima till the day I fucking die. So no, if you guys aren't doing shit tomorrow, come pray for me, because sometimes I get my fucking ass handed to me in these fucking Tekken matches. But we have fun. We all have fun, don't we, Vital Toon, who... Yeah, I want to play your lore. I better at least see you in there tomorrow, Vital Toon. If not in chat, then on the battlefield. I'm always looking for people to spar with. So no, fucking crazy stream tonight. Sorry about the little, like, 10-15 minutes. Fuck yeah! Alright, I look forward to it. Lore main, I'm told. Always a challenge. Always a challenge. That fucking low sweep of his, man. No, so have a good night, guys. Thanks for putting up with the Chapter 3 and the bullshit that came with it. Just fucking shit was not on my side today. Yeah, peace out, y'all. Take care. Bye!